Courage and fear are often seen as opposing forces. We think of courage as the ability to face our fears head-on, while fear is seen as the obstacle that we must overcome in order to be courageous. However, what if the opposite of courage is not fear, but numbing? Numbing is the act of suppressing our emotions, particularly negative ones like fear. It's a way of avoiding pain and discomfort, even when it means giving up on our dreams and potential. When we numb ourselves, we are essentially giving up on courage. Fear is a natural human emotion. It's a signal that something is wrong or dangerous. But fear can also be a motivator. It can push us to take action and to overcome challenges. When we face our fears, we learn and grow. We become stronger and more resilient. Numbing, on the other hand, is a form of avoidance. It's a way of shutting down our emotions and pretending that everything is okay. When we numb ourselves, we never learn or grow. We stay stuck in our comfort zone, afraid to take risks or to try new things. Numbing can be a way of coping with difficult emotions, but it is not a healthy way to deal with our problems. In the long run, numbing can lead to more problems, such as depression, anxiety, and addiction. Here are some examples of how numbing can manifest in our lives. We may use alcohol or drugs to numb our feelings of pain or anxiety. We may become workaholics to avoid dealing with our personal problems. We may overeat or engage in other unhealthy behaviors to numb ourselves from our emotions. We may withdraw from social situations and isolate ourselves from others. We may become addicted to TV, video games, or the internet to escape from our problems. So, how can we overcome numbing and embrace courage? Here are a few tips. Acknowledge your fears. The first step to overcoming numbing is to acknowledge your fears. What are you afraid of? Once you know what you're afraid of, you can start to face them head-on. Talk to someone you trust. Talking to someone you trust can help you to process your fears and to develop a plan for facing them. You may need to talk to a therapist or counselor to help you process your emotions and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Take small steps. Don't try to face your biggest fears all at once. Start by taking small steps. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by giving a short speech to a small group of people. Reward yourself. When you face your fears, reward yourself. This will help you to build confidence and to continue taking risks. When we embrace courage, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and to personal growth. We become more resilient and more able to overcome challenges. It is also important to connect with others and build relationships. When we feel connected to others, we feel less alone and less afraid. We also feel more supported and more likely to take risks. Finally, it is important to live a life that is meaningful to you. When we are doing things that we are passionate about, we feel less need to numb ourselves. We feel more alive and more connected to our true selves. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to face our fears and to act in spite of them. I hope this video has given you some food for thought and inspired you to embrace courage and overcome numbing.